Chosen ones, God is about to prove why He chose you, and the revelation unfolding in your life will leave you speechless. This is no ordinary moment. You're standing at the edge of a divine unveiling, where the Creator Himself is ready to show the world the purpose He's placed within you. Something extraordinary is stirring, and it's not by chance. Your heart already feels it. This is the season where God's plan for you becomes undeniable. You've walked through storms that would have broken others. You've faced doubts, fears, and moments when the world tried to dim your light. But here you are, still standing, still shining. Why? Because God saw something in you that no one else could. He saw a spark of His own glory, a piece of His eternal purpose woven into the very fabric of your soul. And now, He's ready to prove to you, to those around you, and even to your doubters, why you were chosen from the beginning. This isn't about fleeting blessings or temporary wins. God's proof is a transformation so profound, it will shift the way you see yourself and the way others see you. Your life is about to become a living testament to His power. The struggles you've carried, the weight you've borne, they weren't random. They were the fire refining you, preparing you for this moment when God's purpose in you comes alive. Pause for a second. If this message is speaking to your spirit, hit that like button and subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls walking this path. Your engagement sends a signal to the universe that you're ready to receive what God has for you. And if you feel called, drop a 777 in the comments, a declaration that you're claiming this divine moment. Think about Joseph, a man thrown into a pit, sold into slavery, and locked in a prison. The world saw a dreamer with no future, but God saw a leader who would save nations. Every trial Joseph faced was a step toward God, proving why He chose him. Your story is no different. The hardships you've endured weren't meant to break you. They were meant to shape you into the vessel God needs for His glory. What's coming next is a shift so powerful it will catch you off guard. God is aligning people, opportunities, and resources to bring His plan for you to life. That job you've been praying for, that breakthrough you've been waiting on, that peace you've been seeking, it's closer than you think. God doesn't choose lightly. When He calls you His own, He backs it up with action, and His action is unstoppable. You might wonder, why now? Why, after all this time, is God ready to show His hand? Because His timing is perfect. Every moment of waiting, every tear you've shed, every prayer you've whispered, it's all been building to this. The delays weren't denials, they were preparation. God was working behind the scenes, setting the stage for a moment so undeniable that no one can question His favor on your life. Your purpose isn't small. It's not confined to what the world expects of you. God chose you to carry a light that others can't ignore, a presence that shifts atmospheres. When you walk into a room, people feel it. They may not understand it, but they sense something different about you. That's God's mark, His proof that you're set apart for something greater. Let's talk about what this proof looks like. It's not just about financial blessings, though they're coming. It's not just about health or relationships, though those will be touched too. God's proof is a total transformation, mind, body, and spirit. You'll notice your thoughts becoming clearer, your heart lighter, your steps bolder. The weariness that once dragged you down will lift, replaced by a fire that burns with divine purpose. And here's the thing, God doesn't just prove Himself to you, He proves Himself through you. The world is watching, and your life is about to become a billboard for His glory. Those who doubted you, who overlooked you, who tried to box you in, they'll see the change. They'll see the favor, the opportunities, the undeniable glow of God's hand on your life. This is why you can't give up now. You're too close. The enemy has tried to distract you, to make you doubt your calling. But God's proof is stronger than any lie. When the Creator of the universe chooses you, no force in heaven or earth can undo it. You're not fighting for victory, you're walking in it. If this is resonating, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls claiming their divine destiny. And drop a 777 in the comments to declare that you're ready for God's proof to manifest in your life. Consider David, a shepherd boy overlooked by his own family. The world saw nothing special, but God saw a king. When Goliath stood before him, David didn't shrink back. He ran toward the giant, armed with nothing but a sling and the certainty of God's calling. That's you right now, running toward your moment, armed with faith that God is about to show why He chose you. This proof isn't just for you to feel good. It's for a purpose bigger than yourself. God chose you to be a light in dark places, to bring hope where there's despair, to show love where there's hate. Your transformation will ripple out, touching lives you may never meet, changing destinies you may never see. You might feel unworthy at times. You might wonder why God picked you. But that's the beauty of His choice. He doesn't choose based on your resume. He chooses based on His vision for you. He sees what you can't yet see, a future where your gifts, your story, your very existence become a testimony to His power. And let's be real, sometimes the world will try to make you feel small. People will question your path, mock your faith, or dismiss your dreams. But God's proof will silence them, not through arguments or debates, but through the undeniable evidence of His work in you. Your life will speak louder than any words ever could. What's coming is a divine surprise. God isn't just going to meet your expectations, He's going to shatter them. That dream you've held in your heart, that prayer you've whispered in the quiet moments, God's about to answer in ways you never imagined. It's not just about provision, it's about overflow. Not just about healing, it's about wholeness. Not just about surviving, it's about thriving. You're stepping into a season where doors you didn't even know existed will swing wide open. Opportunities will find you, not because you chased them, but because God placed them in your path. People will be drawn to you, not because of your effort, but because of the light God's placed within you. This is His proof, living, breathing, and undeniable. Think about Esther, a young woman who seemed ordinary, yet God chose her to save a nation. She didn't seek the spotlight, but when the moment came, she stepped into it with courage. God's proof was in her obedience, her faith, and the way He used her to change history. Your moment is here, and God's about to use you in ways that will leave a mark on eternity. This transformation isn't just external. It's a renewal from the inside out. You'll feel it in the way you carry yourself stronger, bolder, more at peace. Your heart will beat with a new rhythm, one that's in sync with God's purpose. The doubts that once clouded your mind will fade, replaced by a clarity that only comes from walking in His truth. And here's the surprise. God's proof won't just change you, it'll change those around you. Your family, your friends, even strangers will see the shift. They'll see the peace in your eyes, the strength in your steps, the joy in your spirit. Your life will become a magnet for those seeking what you've found, a connection to something greater. You've been through the fire, chosen one. You've faced trials that tested your faith, your strength, your very identity. But those flames didn't consume you, they purified you. They burned away what didn't belong, leaving only what God created you to be. Now, He's ready to show the world what He's been building in you all along. This is bigger than you. It's bigger than your dreams, your plans, your understanding. God's proof is a declaration to the world that His power is real, His promises are true, and His chosen ones are unstoppable. You're not just a person, you're a vessel for His glory, a walking miracle, a testament to His faithfulness. If this message is stirring your soul, drop a 777 in the comments to claim this moment. Let the heavens know you're ready for God's proof to unfold in your life. And don't forget to like and subscribe to stand with thousands of chosen ones embracing their divine calling. Let's talk about what this looks like in your everyday life. Maybe it's a sudden clarity about a decision you've been wrestling with. Maybe it's a door opening in your career, your relationships, or your health. Maybe it's a peace that settles over you. Even in the middle of chaos, God's proof doesn't always shout, it often whispers, but its impact is undeniable. You might see it in small moments first. A kind word from a stranger, a financial breakthrough just when you needed it, a renewed sense of energy that makes you feel alive again. These aren't coincidences, they're God's fingerprints, evidence that He's moving in your life, proving why He chose you. And don't be surprised if the world notices. People who once overlooked you will start to see you differently. They'll sense the shift, even if they can't name it. That's because God's proof isn't just for you, it's for them too. It's a testimony that His power is at work, not just in your life, but in the world around you. This is your moment, chosen one. The stage is set, the curtains are parting, and God's about to show why He called you His own. You've been faithful in the shadows, and now He's bringing you into the light. The surprises coming your way aren't just blessings, they're declarations of His love, His power, and His purpose for you. You've carried burdens that weren't yours to bear. You've fought battles that others couldn't see. But those days are ending. God's proof is about to lift the weight, break the chains, and set you free to walk in the fullness of who you were created to be. This isn't the end of your story, it's the beginning of a chapter so glorious, it will take your breath away. Look at Moses, a man who felt unworthy, who stuttered and doubted himself. Yet God chose him to lead a nation out of slavery. When Moses stood before Pharaoh, it wasn't his strength that won. It was God's power proving why He chose a shepherd to change history. Your story is no less significant. God's about to use you to do what seems impossible. This proof isn't about you proving yourself to the world. It's about God proving Himself through you. You don't need to strive or perform. You just need to trust. Trust that He's working, even when you can't see it. Trust that His promises are true, even when the world says otherwise. Trust that you are exactly where you're meant to be. And when the surprises come, and they will, don't be shocked. God's ways are higher than ours. He doesn't just meet our needs, He exceeds them. He doesn't just answer our prayers, He redefines what we thought was possible. That's the kind of God who chose you, and that's the kind of proof He's bringing into your life. You're not ordinary, chosen one. You never were. The world may have tried to convince you otherwise, but God's about to set the record straight. Your life is a canvas, and He's painting a masterpiece that will leave no doubt about His power, His love, and His purpose for you. This is your season. The doubts, the struggles, the waiting, they're all leading to this moment. God's proof is coming, and it's going to surprise you in ways you never imagined. Your heart, your mind, your life, they're all about to be transformed by the one who called you His own. If this message is igniting your spirit, drop a 777 in the comments to declare your readiness for God's proof. Like this video and subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones stepping into their divine purpose. Your faith is about to be rewarded in ways that will shake the foundations of your life. You've been prepared for this. Every step, every tear, every moment of doubt has been leading to this unveiling. God didn't choose you by mistake. He saw the strength in you, the faith in you, the light in you, even when you couldn't see it yourself. Now, He's ready to show the world what He's always known. This proof will come in waves. Sometimes it'll be bold, a promotion, a healing, a relationship restored. Other times, it'll be quiet, a peace that settles in your soul, a confidence that grows in your heart. But whether loud or soft, it's all God, proving why He set you apart. And don't be surprised if it feels overwhelming at times. God's blessings often are. When He moves, He doesn't hold back. The same God who parted seas and raised the dead is working in your life, and His proof will be nothing short of miraculous. You're not just a participant in this story, you're the main character. God's chosen you to carry His light, to show His love, to prove His power. The world is about to see what happens when the Creator picks someone to be His own. Your life is about to become a beacon, a testimony, a miracle in motion. This is what it means to be chosen. It's not about being perfect, it's about being faithful. It's not about having all the answers, it's about trusting the one who does. God's proof is coming, and it's going to show everyone, starting with you, why He called you His own. You've been through the wilderness, chosen one. You've walked paths that others wouldn't dare. But those paths weren't meant to destroy you, they were meant to prepare you. Now, you're stepping into a new land, a place of promise, where God's proof will shine brighter than ever. And here's the beautiful part. This isn't just about you. Your transformation will inspire others. Your breakthroughs will give hope to those still in their struggles. Your life will show the world that God's promises are real. His power is unmatched, and His chosen ones are unstoppable. Think of Ruth, a woman who lost everything yet followed God's call to a foreign land. The world saw a widow with no future, but God saw a woman who would become part of the lineage of Christ. Her faithfulness led to a legacy that changed history. Your faithfulness is about to do the same. This is your time, chosen one. God's proof is unfolding, and it's going to surprise you in ways you never dreamed possible. The Creator of the universe has called you by name, and He's about to show the world why. Get ready, your life is about to become a living miracle. This moment isn't just a season, it's a divine appointment. God's proof is breaking through the ordinary, rewriting the script of your life. You've carried dreams that felt too big, hopes that seemed out of reach. But now, the Creator is stepping in to show why those dreams were planted in you. They weren't accidents, they were seeds, and God's about to make them bloom in ways that will stun you. You've felt the weight of waiting, haven't you? The moments when you wondered if God forgot you, if your prayers were lost in the wind. But every second of that wait was intentional. God was chiseling away the doubts, the fears, the limitations that tried to define you. He was crafting a version of you that's ready to carry the weight of His glory. This is why you're different, why your heart beats with a purpose others can't quite grasp. The proof God's bringing isn't subtle. It's a roar from heaven, a declaration that you're His chosen. Picture a river breaking through a dam, steady at first, then unstoppable. That's what's coming. A flood of blessings, clarity, and opportunities that will sweep away every obstacle in your path. You're not just stepping into a new chapter, you're stepping into a new reality. If this is stirring something in you, hit that like button and subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls embracing their divine call. Drop a 777 in the comments to claim this moment, to tell the universe you're ready for what God's prepared. Think about Abraham, a man too old by human standards to have a legacy. The world laughed at his promise, but God saw a father of nations. When Abraham stepped out in faith, leaving everything familiar, God's proof came alive: land, descendants, a covenant that echoes through time. Your faith is about to unlock a similar promise, one that defies logic and silences skeptics. This isn't about chasing success or fighting for recognition. God's proof doesn't require your hustle. It requires your trust. The doors He's opening, the paths He's clearing, they're not built on your effort but on His power. You're not climbing a ladder. You're being lifted to places you couldn't reach on your own. You've seen glimpses of this already, haven't you? Those moments when something clicked, a conversation that sparked hope, a small win that felt bigger than it should. Those were previews, whispers of what's to come. God's proof is about to turn those whispers into a shout, a declaration that His hand is on your life in ways no one can deny. Your calling isn't just personal, it's universal. God chose you to carry a message, a light that shifts the atmosphere wherever you go. You might not see it yet, but your presence changes things. People feel it when you speak, when you smile, when you simply show up. That's God's proof working through you, touching lives you may never fully know. Let's talk about what this feels like. It's not just a change in circumstances, it's a change in you. You'll wake up one day and feel lighter, as if the burdens you've carried for years have dissolved. Your mind will be sharper, your heart braver, your spirit unstoppable. This is God reshaping you, proving that His choice was never a mistake. And don't be surprised if this shakes the people around you. Some will celebrate, drawn to the light God's igniting in you. Others might pull back, unsettled by the change. That's okay. God's proof isn't about pleasing everyone, it's about fulfilling His purpose. Those meant to walk with you will catch up, those who aren't will fade away. Consider Daniel, thrown into a den of lions for his faith. The world expected him to be torn apart, but God had other plans. Daniel's survival wasn't just a miracle, it was proof of God's power, a testimony that silenced kings. Your life is about to echo that same power, showing the world what happens when God chooses someone. This proof isn't a one-time event, it's a cascade, a series of moments that build on each other. One day, it's a financial breakthrough. The next, it's a restored relationship. Then, a new sense of purpose. Each step forward is God saying, I chose you, and I'm not done yet. Your life is becoming a tapestry of His faithfulness. You've been through seasons of pruning times when God stripped away what didn't belong. It hurt, didn't it? Letting go of old habits, toxic relationships, or dreams that weren't His. But that pruning wasn't punishment, it was preparation. God was making room for the abundance He's about to pour out. If this message is lighting a fire in your soul, drop a 777 in the comments to declare you're ready for God's proof. Like this video and subscribe to stand with thousands of chosen ones claiming their divine destiny. Your faith is about to move mountains. This transformation is holistic. It's not just your bank account or your health, it's your entire being. You'll notice your words carry more weight, your decisions more clarity, your presence more power. God's proof is rewriting your story, turning every chapter of struggle into a testimony of triumph. And here's what's wild. This isn't just about you shining, it's about you sparking light in others. Your breakthrough will inspire someone else's faith. Your courage will give someone else hope. Your story will become a bridge for others to cross into their own divine purpose. That's the kind of impact God's chosen carry. You might feel like you're not ready, like you're not enough. But God doesn't choose based on your qualifications. He chooses based on His vision. He saw you before you were born, knew every mistake you'd make, every doubt you'd face, and still said, "That's my chosen one." His proof is about showing you what He's always seen. The world might try to box you in, tell you who you should be or what you can't do. But God's proof breaks those boxes. It shatters ceilings, opens skies, and sets you free to become who you were always meant to be. You're not bound by limits anymore. You're bound for glory. Think of Paul, a man who persecuted believers, yet God chose him to spread His message across nations. The world saw a sinner, God saw a saint. Paul's transformation wasn't just for him, it was for millions who would hear the gospel. Your transformation is just as powerful, just as far-reaching. This season is about alignment. God's lining up your heart with His purpose, your steps with His plan, your life with His glory. You'll feel it, a sense of flow, where things start falling into place. Opportunities you didn't chase will find you. Connections you didn't seek will form. This is God's proof in action. You've carried questions, haven't you? Why me? Why this path? Why the struggle? But those questions are about to be answered. God's proof is His response, a living answer that unfolds in your daily life. Every step you take now is a step toward clarity, toward purpose, toward the fullness of His plan. And don't be shocked when it feels bigger than you expected. God's proof isn't small, it's extravagant. He's not just giving you enough to get by. He's giving you more than enough to overflow. Your life is about to become a fountain, pouring out blessings that touch everyone around you. You're not just surviving anymore, chosen one. You're thriving. The days of scraping by, of wondering if you'll make it, they're fading. God's proof is bringing a new reality, one where you walk in confidence, live in abundance, and shine with His glory. This is why He chose you, and He's about to show the world why. This isn't just a moment, it's a divine collision. God's proof is crashing into your life like waves against a shore, reshaping everything you thought you knew. You've carried a vision inside you, a spark of something greater, even when the world tried to snuff it out. Now, God's ready to fan that spark into a flame, showing everyone why He marked you as His chosen. You've walked roads that felt lonely, haven't you? Times when it seemed like no one understood your heart, your dreams, your faith. But those moments of solitude were sacred. God was speaking to you in the quiet, teaching you to hear His voice above the noise. That stillness wasn't emptiness, it was preparation for the undeniable proof He's bringing now. What's unfolding is a revelation of your strength, not the kind the world measures, but the kind that comes from standing firm in God's truth. You've faced rejection, setbacks, moments when you wondered if you were enough, yet every time you rose. That resilience is God's signature on your soul, and He's about to show why it matters. If this message is stirring your spirit, hit that like button and subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls walking this divine path. Drop a 777 in the comments to declare you're ready for God's proof to shine through you. Your faith is a beacon, and it's time to let it burn bright. Think of Noah, a man the world called foolish for building an ark in a desert. They mocked his faith, laughed at his obedience. But when the rains came, God's proof was clear. Noah's trust saved a generation. Your obedience, your quiet faith, is about to save something too, whether it's your family, your dreams, or your purpose. This proof isn't just about what you gain, it's about what you become. God's shaping you into a vessel of His love, a carrier of His light. You'll notice it in the way you speak, the way you love, the way you move through the world. There's a new authority in you, not from pride, but from knowing who you are in Him. You've been tested by fire, chosen one. The trials you faced weren't random, they were divine training. Each one taught you something: patience, courage, trust. Now, God's ready to show why those lessons mattered. The skills you've honed in the dark are about to shine in the light, proving His wisdom in choosing you. The world might not see it yet, but they will. God's proof is like a sunrise, slow at first, then undeniable. People who dismissed you will pause, drawn to the change they can't explain. Your life is becoming a mirror, reflecting God's glory in ways that make others question what they thought was possible. Let's talk about timing. You've wondered why things haven't happened sooner, why the breakthrough feels delayed. But God's clock isn't yours. He's been aligning the stars, setting the stage for a moment so perfect it'll take your breath away. Every delay was a setup for a greater display of His power. You're not just chosen, you're commissioned. God didn't pick you to sit on the sidelines. He chose you to carry a message, to shift atmospheres, to change lives. Your purpose isn't small, it's eternal. And God's proof is about to make that purpose crystal clear to everyone around you. If this is igniting your soul, drop a 777 in the comments to claim this divine moment. Like this video and subscribe to stand with thousands of chosen ones embracing their God-given destiny. Your presence here is no accident, it's a divine appointment. Consider Sarah, who laughed at God's promise of a child in her old age. The world saw impossibility, but God saw a miracle. When Isaac was born, her laughter turned from doubt to joy, proof of God's faithfulness. Your laughter, your dreams, your hopes, they're about to turn into reality too. This transformation is deep. It's not just about new opportunities or answered prayers, it's about a new you. You'll feel it in your bones, a shift in how you carry yourself. The fears that once held you back will lose their grip. The doubts that clouded your mind will clear. This is God proving His choice through every part of you. You've been a seed buried in the ground, haven't you? Hidden, pressed down, overlooked. But seeds don't stay buried forever. God's proof is the moment you break through the soil, reaching for the sun. Your growth, your bloom, your beauty. It's all about to be revealed. The enemies tried to stop you. Lies, distractions, obstacles, they've all come against you. But God's proof is stronger. No weapon formed against you can stand when the Creator Himself has declared you His own. You're not just surviving, you're overcoming, and the world's about to see it. This isn't about proving yourself to others. It's about God proving Himself through you. You don't need to shout your worth or fight for validation. Your life, your story, your transformation, they'll speak louder than any words. God's proof is your testimony, and it's about to echo far and wide. You've carried a vision that others couldn't see. Maybe you've shared it and been met with blank stares or skepticism, but God sees it. He planted it. And now, He's about to bring it to life, showing the world why He trusted you with something so precious. Think of Jeremiah, a prophet called before he was born. The world saw a young man, too inexperienced to speak for God. But God saw a voice that would shake nations. Your voice, your gifts, your calling, they're about to shake things too, proving why God chose you. This season is about overflow. God's proof isn't just enough, it's more than enough. You'll see it in the way resources find you, in the way relationships heal, in the way your heart finds peace. This isn't a trickle of blessings, it's a flood, and you're standing in its path. You've been faithful in the small things, haven't you? The quiet prayers, the unseen acts of kindness, the trust you held onto when hope was thin. God's been watching. His proof is his reward for your faithfulness, a harvest so abundant it'll spill over into every area of your life. If this message is burning in your heart, drop a 777 in the comments to declare you're ready for God's proof to unfold. Like this video and subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones stepping into their divine purpose. Your faith is about to change everything. You're not just a dreamer, you're a doer. God didn't choose you to wish for change. He chose you to create it. The ideas in your mind, the passion in your heart, they're not random, they're divine blueprints, and God's proof is about to turn them into reality. This transformation is a fire. It's burning away what's temporary, leaving only what's eternal. You'll feel it, a clarity that cuts through confusion, a strength that rises above weakness, a joy that defies circumstances. This is God proving why he called you his own. You've faced moments when you felt invisible, haven't you? Like your efforts, your heart, your faith went unnoticed. But God sees you. He's always seen you. And now he's about to make you visible to the world, a living proof of his power and love. The surprises coming aren't just blessings, they're revelations. God's showing you layers of his plan you couldn't see before. Each one will unfold like a gift, revealing why every struggle, every tear, every step was worth it. You're about to see the bigger picture. You're a light in the darkness, chosen one. Not because you're perfect, but because you're his. God's proof is about to shine through you, illuminating places others thought were lost. Your life is becoming a beacon, guiding others to the truth of his love. Think of Deborah, a judge and prophetess who led with wisdom when the world expected her to stay silent. God's proof was in her courage, her faith, her unwavering trust. Your courage, your faith, it's about to lead others too, proving why God chose you. This isn't just about you rising, it's about you lifting others. Your breakthrough will open doors for those behind you. Your healing will inspire others to seek theirs. Your victory will show the world what's possible when God's hand is on a life. You've been shaped by moments of surrender, haven't you? Times when you let go of control, trusting God's plan over your own. Those moments weren't weakness, they were strength. And now God's proof is about to show the world what surrender to him can do. The path ahead is unfolding, chosen one. It's not a straight line, but it's a divine one. Every twist, every turn, every unexpected moment is God proving why he chose you. You're not just walking a path, you're blazing a trail for his glory. This isn't just a season of change, it's a divine unveiling. God's proof is rising in your life like a tide, lifting you to places you never thought you'd reach. You've carried a quiet strength, a faith that held you steady when the ground beneath you shook. Now, God's ready to show why that faith was never wasted, why he chose you to carry his light in a world that desperately needs it. You've known moments of doubt, haven't you? Times when you questioned if your prayers were heard, if your path had purpose. But every question was a seed, planted in the soil of your soul. God's been tending those seeds, and his proof is the harvest answers, clarity, and blessings that will bloom in ways that leave you in awe. The world may have tried to define you, to limit you to its expectations, but God's proof breaks those chains. You're not bound by what others think or what circumstances say. You're defined by the one who called you, and he's about to show everyone what his chosen can do. If this message is sparking something in your spirit, hit that like button and subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls embracing their divine call. Drop a 777 in the comments to claim this moment, to let the heavens know you're ready for God's proof to shine through you. Think of Gideon, a man hiding in fear when God called him a mighty warrior. The world saw weakness, but God saw courage. When Gideon trusted God's voice over his own doubts, he led an army to victory with just a handful of men. Your trust is about to lead you to victories too, proving why God saw greatness in you. This proof isn't about fleeting moments of success. It's about a legacy. God's chosen you to leave a mark, not just on your life, but on generations. The steps you take now, the faith you hold, the light you carry, they'll echo far beyond what you can see, shaping futures you may never touch. You've felt the pull of purpose, haven't you? That inner knowing that you're meant for something more. God's proof is about to confirm that calling. It's not just a feeling, it's a divine assignment. The dreams you've held, the passions you've nurtured, they're about to take root in ways you never expected. Your life is a canvas, and God's the artist. Every stroke, every trial, every triumph is part of his masterpiece. Now, he's adding colors so vibrant, they'll dazzle those who see you. This isn't just about you changing. It's about you becoming a work of art that reflects his glory. Let's talk about the shift happening within you. You're starting to see things differently, aren't you? The way you handle challenges, the way you love others, the way you trust God, it's all evolving. That's God's proof at work, refining you into the person he always knew you could be. You've carried burdens that weren't yours to hold. Maybe it was guilt, shame, or the weight of others' expectations. But God's proof is about freedom. He's lifting those weights, breaking those chains, showing you why he chose you to walk unburdened in his light. If this is igniting your heart, drop a 777 in the comments to declare you're ready for God's proof to unfold. Like this video and subscribe to stand with thousands of chosen ones claiming their divine destiny. Your presence here is a testament to his call on your life. Consider Hannah, who poured out her heart to God in her pain. The world saw a woman with no hope, but God saw a mother who would raise a prophet. Her prayers, her faith, her surrender, they led to Samuel, a voice for a nation. Your prayers are about to birth something just as powerful. This proof is personal. It's tailored to you, to your story, to your heart. God's not giving you someone else's blessing, he's giving you yours. The way he moves in your life will be unique, a signature of his love that no one else can claim. You've been in the shadows, haven't you? Working, praying, believing, even when no one noticed. But God's proof is about to bring you into the light. The world will see what he's been doing in you, and they won't be able to look away. Your life is becoming a spotlight for his glory. The enemies tried to dim your shine. Distractions, doubts, delays, they've all come against you. But God's proof is unstoppable. No lie can stand against his truth. No obstacle can block his plan. You're not just chosen, you're protected. And his power is about to prove it. You're stepping into a rhythm of grace. Things that once felt forced will start to flow. Decisions that were heavy will become clear. Paths that seemed blocked will open wide. This is God's proof, aligning your life with his perfect will, showing why he called you his own. Think of John the Baptist, a voice crying in the wilderness. The world saw a man too strange to matter, but God saw a forerunner for the Savior. Your voice, your presence, your faith, they're preparing the way for something greater, proving why God chose you. This isn't about perfection. God didn't choose you because you had it all together. He chose you because he saw your heart, your willingness, your trust. His proof is about showing the world What happens when an imperfect person surrenders to a perfect God? You've felt moments of isolation, haven't you? Like you were walking a path no one else could understand. But that solitude was sacred. God was teaching you to rely on Him alone, preparing you for a purpose so big it requires His strength. His proof is about to show why. The surprises coming will feel like gifts from another realm. A door you didn't knock on will open. A prayer you forgot you prayed will be answered. A dream you thought was dead will come alive. This is God proving His choice, showing you His plans are bigger than your imagination. You're a vessel, chosen one. Not just for blessings, but for change. God's proof in your life will ripple out, touching hearts, shifting perspectives, inspiring faith. You're not just receiving His favor, you're reflecting it, proving why He set you apart. If this message is burning in your soul, drop a 777 in the comments to claim this divine moment. Like this video and subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones stepping into their God-given purpose. Your faith is about to reshape your world. You've been shaped by moments of surrender, times when you let go and trusted God's hand. Those weren't moments of weakness, they were moments of power. God's proof is about to show why your surrender was never in vain, why it was the key to unlocking His plan. This transformation is eternal. It's not just about today or tomorrow, it's about forever. God's proof is writing a story in you that will outlast time, a legacy that will shine through generations. You're not just chosen for now, you're chosen for eternity. You've carried a fire inside you, even when the world tried to douse it. That fire is God's Spirit, burning away what doesn't belong, igniting what does. His proof is about to fan that flame, showing the world why He trusted you with such a powerful light. The path you're on is divine. Every step, every choice, every moment of faith. It's all leading to a revelation of God's purpose. You're not wandering, you're being led, and His proof is about to show the world where He's taking you. Think of Mary, a young woman chosen to carry the Savior. The world saw someone ordinary, but God saw someone extraordinary. Her yes to God changed history. Your yes, your faith, your trust. It's about to change things too, proving why He chose you. You've been through seasons of planting, haven't you? Sowing prayers, tears, and faith into ground that seemed barren. But God's proof is the harvest. What you planted in secret, He's about to reveal in the open, showing why your faith was never wasted. This isn't just about you rising, it's about you soaring. God's proof is lifting you above the limits of this world, into a realm of possibility only He can create. Your life is about to become a testament to what happens when God chooses someone to fly. You've felt the weight of expectation, haven't you? From others, from yourself, from the world. But God's proof is about freedom from that weight. He's showing you that His expectations are different, bigger, better, and filled with grace. The world may have tried to silence you, to make you feel small, but God's proof is your voice, rising louder than ever. You're about to speak, act, and live in ways that echo His truth, proving why He called you His own. This isn't just a chapter in your story, it's a divine crescendo. God's proof is building in your life like a symphony, each note rising higher, revealing why He chose you to carry His melody. You've walked through valleys where hope seemed faint, yet you held on to a song only you could hear. Now, God's ready to amplify that song, showing the world why your heart was tuned to His purpose. You've had moments when you felt unseen, haven't you? Times when your efforts, your faith, your quiet sacrifices went unnoticed. But God's eyes never left you. Every step you took in trust, Every moment you chose faith over fear, he was watching. His proof is about to turn those hidden moments into a spotlight, revealing your strength to all. The world might have tried to pull you down, to make you question your worth, but God's proof is a divine rebuttal. You're not defined by setbacks or skeptics, you're defined by his call. He's about to show why your life was never meant to blend in, why you were set apart to stand out. If this message is stirring your soul, hit that like button and subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls embracing their divine path. Drop a 777 in the comments to declare you're ready for God's proof to shine through you. Your faith is a signal, and the heavens are listening. Think of Elijah, a prophet who stood alone against a nation's idols. The world saw one man, but God saw a voice that would shift history. When fire fell from heaven, it wasn't just a miracle, it was proof of God's power through his chosen. Your faith is about to call down fire, proving why he picked you. This proof isn't just about what you see, it's about what you sense. You're starting to feel it, aren't you? A shift in the air, a stirring in your spirit. God's moving, aligning things you can't yet see. His proof is in the way your heart beats with new hope, the way your steps feel lighter, guided by his hand. You've carried dreams that felt too heavy at times. Maybe you set them aside, thinking they were impossible. But God's proof is about resurrection. Those dreams aren't dead, they're dormant, and he's about to breathe life into them, showing why he placed them in you. Your life is becoming a mosaic, each piece a moment of faith, struggle, or victory. God's proof is the glue, holding it all together, revealing a picture so beautiful it'll take your breath away. You're not just a collection of moments, you're a masterpiece of his design. Let's talk about the courage growing in you. You're bolder now, aren't you? Not because of your own strength, but because God's proof is fueling you. The fears that once held you back are fading, replaced by a confidence that comes from knowing you're his chosen. You've faced moments when the world tried to rewrite your story. Doubt, rejection, hardship, they all tried to steal your pen. But God's proof is about reclaiming your narrative. He's handing you the pen, showing you how to write a story that reflects his glory. If this is igniting your spirit, drop a 777 in the comments to claim this divine moment. Like this video and subscribe to stand with thousands of chosen ones stepping into their God-given purpose. Your presence here is no accident, it's a divine encounter. Consider Nehemiah, who saw a broken city and heard God's call to rebuild. The world saw ruins, but God saw restoration. Nehemiah's faith turned rubble into walls, proving God's power through his obedience. Your faith is about to rebuild something too, proving why he chose you. This proof is a rhythm. You're starting to move with it, aren't you? Decisions that once felt heavy now flow naturally. Opportunities that seemed out of reach are coming closer. This is God's proof, syncing your life with his perfect timing, showing why you're his. You've been through seasons of silence, haven't you? Times when God seemed quiet, when answers didn't come. But that silence wasn't absence, it was focus. God was working in the quiet, preparing a proof so loud it'll echo through every part of your life. The enemies tried to derail you, lies whispered in the dark, obstacles thrown in your path, they all aimed to stop you. But God's proof is your shield. No attack can touch what he's ordained, and he's about to show why his chosen are untouchable. You're not just walking a path, you're carving one. Every step you take in faith is cutting through the wilderness, making a way for others to follow. God's proof is about showing the world what happens when his chosen walk boldly in his purpose. Think of Rahab, A woman the world scorned, yet God saw a hero. Her faith saved spies, secured a future, and placed her in the lineage of Christ. Your faith is about to secure something too, proving why God saw value where others saw none. This transformation is a fire in your bones. You feel it, don't you? A passion, a purpose, a drive that wasn't there before. God's proof is igniting you, turning your heart into a furnace for His glory, showing why He trusted you with His light. You've carried questions that felt unanswered. Why this struggle? Why this delay? But God's proof is the answer, unfolding in ways you couldn't predict. Each revelation, each breakthrough is Him showing you why every moment was worth it. The world might try to measure you by its standards, success, status, appearance, but God's proof is about His standard. You're not here to fit in, you're here to stand out, to shine with a light that only His chosen can carry. If this message is burning in your heart, drop a 777 in the comments to declare you're ready for God's proof to unfold. Like this video and subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones claiming their divine destiny. Your faith is about to shift everything. You've been a seed in the dark, pressed down by the weight of the world. But God's proof is the sunlight breaking through, calling you to rise. Your growth, your strength, your beauty, they're about to bloom, showing why He planted you.